This is Fluent English Journey Podcast.
From Speak English with Nora. Welcome back, English learners. I'm Nora, and I'm absolutely thrilled you've joined us today.
And I'm Ethan. Today we're diving into something that I know many of you struggle with, listening skills. And trust me, we've all been there.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Ethan, I remember when I was learning Spanish, I could read newspapers pretty well, but when someone spoke to me, blah, 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 it just sounded like noise.
That's exactly it. And that's what we're going to help you with today. We'll explore practical, tested strategies that actually work in real conversations.
Before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a movie in English and understood maybe 30% of what they said, but then you turned on subtitles and suddenly thought, oh, I know all these words?
That's the mystery we're solving today. So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever makes you happy, and let's begin this journey together.
All right, Ethan. Let's start with something fundamental. What's the difference between hearing and listening?
Great question. Think about it this way. Right now, you're probably hearing lots of sounds. Maybe traffic outside, your air conditioner, someone walking upstairs.
Hearing is passive. Your ears automatically pick up sounds. But listening, that's active. That's your brain working hard to understand meaning.
Exactly. It's like the difference between having a song play in the background while you work versus actually concentrating on the lyrics and melody. When you're learning English, you need to switch from passive hearing to active listening.
And here's something interesting. Many English learners think they have bad ears for English, but actually, it's not about your ears at all.
Right. Your ears work perfectly fine. The challenge is that your brain needs training to recognize English patterns, rhythms, and sounds that might not exist in your native language.
Let me give you an example. In English, we have this sound th, like in think or this. Many languages don't have this sound, so your brain might hear it as S or F instead.
That's why someone might hear I think so as I think so or I think so. It's not a hearing problem, it's a pattern recognition challenge.
So the first step in improving your listening is understanding this. Your brain needs practice, not your ears.
Now, let's talk about the biggest challenges English learners face when listening. Nora, what do you think is number one?
Oh, definitely speed. Native speakers seem to talk at lightning speed, right?
We really do. And here's the thing, we don't just speak fast, we also connect our words. Instead of saying, "What are you doing?" clearly, we say, "What you doing?"
Exactly. This is called connected speech. Connected speech, when words flow together naturally. It's like, imagine trying to read a book where all the spaces between words were removed.
That's a perfect comparison. Another huge challenge is different accents. American English sounds different from British, Australian, Indian, or South African English.
And it's not just countries. One person from New York sounds different from someone from Texas, and both sound different from someone from California.
But here's some good news. You don't need to understand every accent perfectly. Focus on one main accent first, usually American or British, and gradually expose yourself to others.
Another challenge is background noise and context. In movies, people might be talking while music plays, or in restaurants with lots of noise.
Or they use references you don't understand. Someone might say, "It's raining cats and dogs," and you're thinking, "Where are the cats and dogs?"
Right. That's an idiom. Idiom, meaning it's raining very heavily. These cultural references and idioms add another layer of complexity.
Okay, enough about problems. Let's talk solutions. Nora, what's your number one tip for improving listening skills?
Start with content you already know. This is huge. Watch a movie you've seen in your native language, but in English.
That's brilliant advice. Your brain already knows the story, so it can focus on the language instead of trying to follow the plot. It's like having training wheels on a bicycle.
Exactly. And here's tip number 2. Use subtitles strategically. Start with subtitles in your language, then switch to English subtitles. Then try no subtitles.
Oh, I love this gradual approach. Gradual means step by step, slowly. Don't jump straight into the deep end of the pool.
Tip number 3, and this might surprise you, listen to the same content multiple times.
Really? That doesn't sound boring?
Not if you do it right. First time, just get the general idea. Second time, focus on specific words or phrases. Third time, try to mimic the pronunciation.
Mimic, that means to copy or imitate. So you're not just listening passively, you're actively participating.
Exactly. And here's tip number 4. Choose content slightly below your level. If you understand about 70 to 80%, that's perfect for listening practice.
Why not 100%? Wouldn't that be better?
If you understand 100%, you're not learning anything new. If you understand less than 60, you'll get frustrated and give up.
Frustrated means feeling annoyed or upset when things are difficult. That's 70 to 80% sweet spot keeps you challenged but not overwhelmed.
Let's talk about some specific resources you can use. Ethan, what do you recommend for beginners?
For daily practice, I love podcasts designed for English learners. They speak clearly, explain vocabulary, and repeat important points.
News websites with video are fantastic too. BBC Learning English, VOA Learning English, they speak slowly and cover current events.
And here's something unconventional: children's shows. Before you laugh, think about it. Simple language, clear pronunciation, and often educational.
Unconventional. That means unusual or different from normal. But Ethan's absolutely right. Children's content is designed to be understood clearly.
For intermediate learners, try YouTube channels about your hobbies. Love cooking? Watch cooking videos in English. Into fitness? Find workout channels.
That's brilliant, because you already know the vocabulary in your native language, so your brain can make connections more easily.
And for more advanced learners, podcasts about topics you're passionate about. True crime, history, science, business, whatever interests you.
The key is engagement. Engagement means being interested and involved. If you're bored, your brain switches off.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room: different accents. How do you handle this?
Great question. First, don't panic. Every accent follows patterns, and your brain will learn to recognize them with exposure.
Start with standard accents, American General or British Received Pronunciation. These are what you hear in most educational materials.
Standard here means the most common or widely accepted version. Once you're comfortable with one, gradually add variety.
Here's a fun exercise. Find the same news story reported by different English-speaking countries. BBC from Britain, CNN from America, ABC from Australia.
Same information, different sounds. Your brain starts recognizing that dance can sound like dance or dance, but it's the same word.
And remember, native speakers also sometimes struggle with unfamiliar accents. I'm American, and sometimes I need to concentrate when listening to strong Scottish or Irish accents.
So don't be too hard on yourself. Even we need practice sometimes. Let's talk about something really practical: active listening techniques. These are strategies you can use right now.
First technique, predicting. Before you listen, think about what you might hear. If it's a weather report, you'll probably hear sunny, cloudy, rain, temperature.
Predicting means guessing what will happen next. Your brain loves patterns, so give it some expectations to work with.
Second technique, focus on key words. You don't need to understand every single word. Listen for the most important ones.
For example, in "I'm going to the grocery store to buy some apples, bananas, and bread for dinner," the keywords are grocery store, apples, bananas, bread, and dinner.
You could miss "I'm going to" and "some" and "for" and still understand the main message.
Third technique, use context clues. If someone says it's absolutely gorgeous outside today and they're smiling, you can guess gorgeous means something positive.
Context clues, information around the unknown word that helps you understand its meaning. It's like being a detective.
And here's technique number 4. Don't stop for every unknown word. Keep listening, and often the meaning becomes clear from what comes next.
This is huge. Many learners hear one unknown word and panic, missing everything that follows. Trust that understanding builds throughout the conversation. I want to talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: listening to yourself.
What do you mean?
Record yourself speaking English, then listen back. You'll notice things you never realized. Maybe you speak too fast or too slowly, or you're not pronouncing certain sounds clearly.
That's fascinating. Fascinating means very interesting. When you improve your own pronunciation, it actually helps you understand others better.
Exactly. It's like learning to play music. When you understand how the sounds are made, you recognize them more easily when others make them.
Here's another technique: shadow reading. Play an audio recording and try to speak along with it simultaneously.
Simultaneously, at the same time. This trains your mouth and your ears together. It's challenging but incredibly effective.
And don't worry if you can't keep up at first. The goal isn't perfect synchronization. It's training your brain to process English more quickly.
Let's address something important: patience and realistic expectations. Nora, how long does it take to improve listening skills?
That's a great question with a complicated answer. It depends on so many factors: your native language, how much you practice, what you practice with.
Generally speaking, with consistent daily practice, most learners notice improvement in 4 to 6 weeks.
Consistent means regular, every day or almost every day. The key word here is consistent. 20 minutes daily beats 3 hours once a week.
But here's what's important: improvement isn't linear. Some days you'll feel like you understand everything. Other days you'll feel like you've forgotten all your English.
That's totally normal. Language learning has ups and downs. Your brain is constantly processing and reorganizing information.
Think of it like fitness. You don't see muscle growth after one workout, but if you exercise consistently for weeks, suddenly your friends notice you look stronger.
Perfect analogy. And just like fitness, if you stop practicing, your skills will decline somewhat.
Decline means to become weaker or worse. But don't worry, it comes back quickly once you start practicing again.
Let's end with some real-life listening situations you can practice with. Ethan, what's your favorite?
Coffee shop conversations. Next time you're in a cafe, listen to the conversations around you. People talk about everyday things, work, weekend plans, their kids.
That's brilliant. Plus, there's background noise and natural interruptions, just like real life. It's perfect training for authentic listening situations.
Another great one: phone conversations. Call a hotel to ask about prices, or call a restaurant to ask about their hours.
Phone listening is actually harder than face-to-face because you can't see facial expressions or body language for extra clues.
Facial expressions, the emotions you show with your face. Body language, communication through posture and gestures. On the phone, you only have the voice.
Here's another real-life situation: public announcements. Train stations, airports, shopping malls, they're usually short and practical.
And they often repeat important information, which gives you multiple chances to understand.
One more: movie trailers. They're short, exciting, and designed to be understood quickly. Plus, they often repeat key phrases.
I love that suggestion. And if you don't understand everything the first time, you can watch it again immediately.
All right, my wonderful English learners, let's wrap this up with our key takeaways.
First, listening is a skill that requires active practice. Your ears are fine, your brain needs training to recognize English patterns.
Second, start with content slightly below your level and gradually increase difficulty. Use subtitles strategically and don't be afraid to listen to the same content multiple times.
Third, focus on key words and context rather than understanding every single word. Your comprehension will improve naturally as you practice.
Fourth, be patient with yourself. Improvement takes time, and it's normal to have good days and challenging days.
And finally, make it relevant and engaging. Choose content you actually enjoy, whether it's cooking videos, travel vlogs, or true crime podcasts.
Remember, there's a complete transcript of this episode and practice exercises in the description below. We'd love to hear about your listening journey.
What's your biggest listening challenge right now? Drop a comment and let us know. We read every single one and often reply with personalized tips.
And if this episode helped you, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It really helps us reach more English learners like you.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and remember, every day of listening practice brings you closer to fluency.
Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. This is Nora
and Ethan, signing off from the Fluent English Journey podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos to keep improving your English. See you next time.